Hello YouTube buddies, and welcome back to Fallout 4, and welcome of course to the channel. Today guys, I'm gonna show you something about food production, because if you remember, we were doing the settlement quest at Sanctuary, and the next thing that we need to do is to produce some food. So that is what I'm gonna show you today. And the first thing that we need to do obviously is find a spot that you want to plant your food, and of course then you will have to assign a settler to actually work in that production. Okay, I hope that makes sense guys. So the first thing that you need to do is bring up your menu, and as you can see, assign a worker to the resource of food. So that's what we are going to do. Okay, now you have to go to resources first of all and your menu, and then you have to look for food. Okay, now if you don't have anything here that you can actually plant, before getting into the menu, look around here, because there will be things guys that you can actually take, and then you can actually replant them. I hope that makes sense as well. Okay, you will see that we have all these lovely icons of food, and you can actually plant them. Okay, so let's do the first one. Let me see if we can actually get these melons. Are they melons? Yeah, melons, and I will explain something to it as well. So let's make a nice farm here of melons as well, right? And of course, to move it either way, left click and right click, so you can actually make the farm look whatever you want to look. Okay, so now the first one is going to go right here. Press enter. Okay, there is one of them, and we are going to go for the next one. This is going to be a tiny much bigger, I would say, actually. And whatever we put it right here somewhere, we can we put in there? Now she's moved out. Maybe we can actually, can we put it here somewhere, right in the corner? You just look for a suitable place that you can actually put this on, and I'm going to put it in that as well. Okay, so now we have melon here and gourd in there. Okay, so this is melon and this is gourd. Okay, anything else that we can actually put? The tomatoes, although they call tattos in here, so there you go. Now the tattos are going to go around the wall, I think, and there's going to be one in there, and one in there, and one in there. Let me come along. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, that's 6 of them. And that's looking quite cool actually. Let me make another. Can we put some more in here? How many we got? 11. Yeah, we can put some more here and make it look quite nice. So it's one in there. Oops. 2. Let's go move along. 3. We just completed the quest, by the way, but I want to show you something guys, because this is really important if you want to play this game, you know, hopefully successfully. And believe me, I'm not the more knowledgeable in this game, but it's all about doing your work a bit, your homework really. Okay, so there we go. We have all the tomatoes in here. Okay, now once you plant these, they need someone to actually gather the production. So you need to assign a settler to do it. So how we do that? Well, with the menu up, you need to go and highlight a settler that you want to assign to, and you will see on here on the bottom of the screen the a sub menu come up, and one of them is command. So we are going to press enter. Okay, and then we are going to come to the potatoes actually, yeah, and then enter to assign. Okay, and there you go. He will now automatically collect the production of these plants in here. Okay, now keep in mind something else I want to say. Now whenever you highlight these tato plants, you can see that they produce 0.5 units of food each. Okay, now each settler can collect up to 6 units. Okay, so we are going to need a total of 12 plants at 0.5 units for them to collect 6 units. That is why I planted 12, because he will collect all 6 units from gathering these tattos in here. Does that make sense guys? If it doesn't, please leave me a comment and I will be more than happy to help you out in this one. Okay, of course I will fence out all this, and we are going to make a lovely place in here to live. Another thing I want to show you as well. Oh, by the way, I want to put some waters here as well, some stage actually. Can we do that now? I'll do it later. I will do it later, and I'll show you in the next episode, guys. But I wanted to do this little tiny guide so you can actually see what happens. Now, I'm going to command this guy here. He's doing absolutely nothing. And I have one here which we can assign this guy that we just chosen, guys. So let me show you that really quick, because this is really important for your defenses, guys. Okay, up here, this is a tower. And you come up, and you can see the menu change again, enter to assign, and we are going to assign him right here. You see, is he assigned now? Oops. Yeah, it is assigned. Now, look at the guard post submenu here. It says produces 2. Now, because the icon is a bluish in the color, same color of the UI, means that someone is assigned to it. Now, if that was in red, would mean that nobody is assigned to it, okay? Now, these little towers in here, they don't need anybody. So, hopefully this guy is assigned to that. You can see they're just working up there. You see it? This is the magic of this game. It's really cool and much deeper than you may think. So, he is going to guard that post in there. And of course, eventually we will build a radio station to bring more settlers, and when that happens, we will build more towers to defend, and we are going to do a lot of awesome things, guys. Awesome things. So there you go. One more thing you need to make sure so you have enough water for them to water their plants and your farms and whatever you want to call them as well. So that's something that you need to keep in mind as well. So if we go to resources, oops, you go to resources. Oh, dude, what I'm doing. Let's get on here. There we go. You go to resources and go to water, and perhaps you can put a pump somewhere here, shall we, guys? So they can start watering the things that they need to water. You know what I mean. Okay? It's going to be there. Okay? So I hope all this makes sense, guys, to you. Oh, sorry. Oh, dude. Okay. There you go. Okay? So that is now sorted. You can see we are out of the menu now. You have a settler here collecting all this food that we needed. The quest has been done as well. We have some food in here as well. And as you can see, they are happily there doing their jobs, because everyone have to have a job. And believe you me, you can have hundreds of things like shops and hundreds of things. And of course, we have now the guard as well, guarding that position in here, or it should be here anyway. I don't know where it's gone, but it's basically guarding this. It's patrolling around and comes up and guards this. Okay, so there you go, guys. I really hope this makes sense to you. So the first thing that you need to do, to recap real fast, press V if you're playing in PC, which I am in that platform, and the workshop menu will pop up, and then select your resources and food. Okay, and when you have your food established, plant whatever you want. Remember that some food produces more resources than other ones. That's something that you need to keep in mind as well. Assign a settler to collect your food, and that's pretty much it. Now, as you can see as well, this Preston guy hasn't been assigned any jobs yet. You can see that it comes in red and assigned. That's something you need to keep in mind as well, but there you go. So we have this guy now assigned there, you see, and that's it, guys. I really hope this little guide helps you out to play your Fallout 4 maybe in a better fashion, if you like, because you know, some little details some people may don't know it, and that's really important for people to know. So there you go. If you found this helpful, please comment, subscribe and like, and I will see you in the next episode. Until then, take great care, my friends.